From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium. State-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. The holidays have arrived. Thank you for spending a part of them with us. We're away in Week 16 on EA Sports. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Straight to the air they go. Connects with Wiley. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
From the 37. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Back to throw. Wiley hauls it in. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Second down now, 7 to go. Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That one's out and cut on the right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They just keep working it forward early. We've got 1st and 10 now from the 35. They go play action here. Completed to his running back. They drop it with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on to the gain, but boy, Brock, what a shot.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Now a give left side. He finds space into the red zone. And he's finally hauled down at the 12. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. They give it to him again. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Here he goes on the bootleg. Bails out of the pocket quick. Complete out to the right. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. Finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. Still well short after the 3-yard run. It's going to be 4th down and 6.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later. I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Throwing it to start this drive. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Handoff here for Miller. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Second down now, 7 to go. Running once more with Miller. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Tight end going in motion here. Going to the ground again on first. And he manages strategies to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of one. That's one quarter down in our Christmas Eve contest. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They're advancing it well as they face second down. This time it's a passing play. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Now looking to throw. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a fourth down.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Now a give running right. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
In a good spot here, second and inches. Another carry for him. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it brings up an LA first down. Back-to-back carries here. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
First down, and they go right back to it. Pushing for the red zone. And he's finally stopped right at the start of that red zone, down at the 20. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Offense set for a first and 10. Right up the gut. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Even 5 on that carry, bringing up second and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Pass complete to Wiley. He drives this down to the 8 before going out. Nice gain of 8 there, and it brings them to first and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Hits the end zone for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams take a second quarter lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Coming left is Miller. This is ahead for about 5. Jack Gibbons in on the tackle. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Miller. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. The Saints trailing in the early going. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. On the give, it's Miller. And he's brought down for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
The Rams showing a nickel look. 3rd down coming up. Setting up a throw. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he gets this forward to the 19. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Miller. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now the offense going to take its third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. He's going to throw this one. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's got a lane up past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. One last play before the break. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half.
The score, Rams 10, Saints 6.
Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They go left side with Miller. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. From the 32. Caught by Chris Olave. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Saints are going to have a first down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You know those elite zone defenses in basketball, Kate. It just feels like they're everywhere, clogging up every passing lane. This quarterback, well, he felt the same thing when he dropped back. Nowhere to go but for a sack.
Trying again, following the sack. They're on him again, and he goes down again. Back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage. Set him up now with 3rd down. Pass play now. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. On now comes their punter. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Rams will take possession. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Running this one left. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams push their lead further to start the half. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
They're on the 30-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now it's Miller. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. This is complete to Olave. Then he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
Second and 10 now. Completes this one to Hill. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Jack Gibbons in on the tackle.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the two defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Has him on the quick hitter. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that will set up 1st and goal. The Saints calling for a timeout, their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Man in motion out of the slot. They are throwing it again. And he brings it in for a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. So the Saints offense staying on the fields. They're going for 2.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Chased out to his right. Nothing doing on that two-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Give now to the running back. Cuts it to the right sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He picks up 28 on the play. And it brings up an LA first down.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone in the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Rams are going to have a first down. Back to the well again. In the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10. We're off to the... Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Here's the handoff. Still has room inside the 15. And finally, he's down at the 5-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Only a couple there, but still in good shape. Only 3 yards to go here on second and goal. They give it to him again. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Rams take an 11-point lead as they try to push this one out of reach. They'll try this extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Rams push the lead up to 12. The Rams kicking team is ready. Then they're going to send this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Handoff here for Miller. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3. Offense in the hurry up here. Running once more with Miller. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
This one's taken in by Hill. He's across midfield into Rams territory. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the 48. Got his target. It's Hill.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Here's first and 10 from the 34. Straight ahead, here's Miller. And he's brought down for a loss.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Offense to the line for second down. Looking for a throw here. Complete over the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's caught for the first. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
First down, Saints.
From the red zone now. This throw is cut. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Now a shotgun handoff to Miller. And he hauls it across for the New Orleans touchdown. The Saints now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Pass taken in by St. Brown. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. They'll get 18 yards there. And it brings up an LA first down.
First down at the 48-yard line.
Handoff to the back. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
That offensive line and that O-line coach got to look at those pictures and figure something out, because you cannot let a defensive tackle defeat your block at the point of attack, or you're going to get a negative run time after time.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. And the Saints go in nickel. 3rd down. That one's out and cut on the right side. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
A gain of 1. It's 4th down and less than a yard.
Less than a yard needed here on 4th. Back to throw. He finds him beyond the marker. And he works this to the 38 before going now. They went for it and got the 4 yards they needed, and that keeps this drive alive. New set of downs for him at the 38. On 1st down, they'll run. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate. Sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Another carry for him. A lot of grass ahead. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams push the lead up to 12. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. Another try following the sack. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. So make a check in that win column for the Rams. And with this being their 5th consecutive victory, Brock, it's easy to argue they've been the best team in football over the last month.